Hey guys, Coach Brandon Krause here. Got a cool drill for you today that I'm going to show you, a multi-faceted drill, and one of kind of the staples of Outlaws Boxing. That would be the 3-punch combo drill. Going to really help you improve your game, so stay tuned. So, before I get going on the drill, let's go over some facts of boxing. A professional boxer of some proficiency, if you're up there with them, and let's say this boxer decides they're not so concerned about winning the round, but they are very concerned about preventing you from hitting them with a good solid shot, they will be able to accomplish this because they won't take any risks. If you have a good grasp on your defense and you have a little bit of mental toughness to yourself, and you stay in there, and like I said, you already make the choice you're not going to try to win the round, well, you can spend all your time defending shots and just really never get hit with that good, solid, clean shot because you haven't committed. It's not until you do commit to something that you open yourself up, and that's the beauty and misery of boxing, is you need to commit, you need to throw shots in order to win your round and win the fight, but that involves a risk, right? And that's specifically what this drill is going to help you see. Where are those risks involved, and what are consistently the openings that happen via every single shot? So today I got undefeated welterweight prospect Jesse Martinez going to help us out demonstrating this cool drill for you. Right, and let's kind of go over the parameters of it first, and then I'll talk about the specifics. Jesse and I will be in range of each other. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a 3-punch combination at Jesse. I'm not going to really hit him, so that's another key part of this. I'm just going to do it for the technique. And the third one of those shots, the final shot, I'm going to leave in the extended position. This will thus be an opening that Jesse himself will take advantage of by throwing his own 3-punch combination and leaving that extended, and we're going to go back and forth. Let's show him, Jesse. So you see here, we're exchanging 3-punch combinations at each other. Jesse and I have been working for a long, long time, so we have a bit of proficiency with this, right? But this is the gist of the drill. Let's say that this combination I throw at Jesse is a double jab right hand, and let's say I throw it like shit. Let's say I just throw it with no technique and no thought at all of punches coming back at me. So here in this position, I have 4 technique, my chin's in the air, my other hand's down. Jesse could literally close his eyes, start throwing punches, and he's gonna hit me. I'm open everywhere. He can't miss. Let's say in this position, this poor position, I'm 100% open. But let's say the next time I came back to this double jab right hand combination, I threw it with an amount of proficiency. So now my chin is in my shoulder, my other hand's up, I've changed my level slightly, I have my arm extended in the proper way, and obviously I'm open, right? But I'm not nearly as open as I was before. Jesse, let's see if you can find some openings. Very good, very good. So obviously he found the openings, but he had to put a lot more thought into it. He definitely had to use his eyeballs, right? Which is something I want. But let's say I went from being 100% open to be, I don't know, 35% open. And that's one of the goals of this drill is you're trying to have your openness get as close to 0 as possible, understanding that it will never be 0. Understanding that any punch you're going to throw at your opponent is going to be a risk somewhat, right? So that's one of the things that this drill does, is it lets me know where my risks are when I end with a particular shot, lets him know where I'm open when I end with a particular shot, and then every time I come back to that same shot, I can work on making my defense that much better and getting that percentage that much closer to 0. All right, another thing this does is this helps you learn what to do in particular situations, right? So let's go back to the drill, Jess. So he ended with a body shot. In real life, I can certainly go uppercut, left hook, pivot, right hand. I certainly can go bob and weave, right hand, left hook, right hand. But what I couldn't do is something like this. Jab. straight right. Left hook to the body. That would be totally unrealistic, right? That would never happen in the terms of him ending with that shot. So that's another key rule of this drill is situationally helps you deal with those different scenarios that you're gonna find yourself in. Let's get back to the drill. So we're going back, we're doing things that could realistically happen in the course of these 3 shots, even incorporating maybe some parries, maybe some elbow work, and certainly some pivots. So the way that we're showing you, we've designed this with 3 punch combinations to be thrown, but you as a practitioner of this drill can do it any way you want. 2 punch combinations, 1 punch combos, 10 punch combos, right? Jesse, let's switch it to 2 punch combos. Could go to 1 punch, and I like it when it's 1 punch because it's a very quick paced drill, almost like you're specifically practicing your counters. But we always seem to revert back to those 3 punch combos because that gives you, in my opinion, the best way to really take advantage of the full aspect of what this drill can garnish you, right? Knowing where those openings are, knowing where your risks are taken when you go to commit to a certain shot, understanding the consistencies of boxing. You're gonna notice that every time Jesse ends with the right hand, you maybe have a shot over the top, or a body head, or pivot right, and that consistently is there. And when I get good at the drill, and I come in here into a real life situation, sparring, or maybe a fight, via that practice, I can quickly call upon what I've learned in the drill and come up with those openings quickly. Likewise, on the other side of the coin, I can know when I go to commit to a certain attack versus my opponent, I am opening up certain places, but at least with drills like this, I understand where those openings are, and I can put my mental energy into those areas, all right? So anyways, practice this drill, incorporate it into your game, follow Jesse Martinez El Mago. Where do we follow you, Jesse?
At Jesse El Mago on TikTok and on Instagram.
And of course, like and subscribe.